Prison my fear, just pull me away, pull me away. Secret fantasies of me. Will they ever see the light of day, light of day? I don't know where you are.
Okay, here we go. Hey everyone, how's it going? We all having a good time? Having a good week? Well, I guess some of us not necessarily having a good week with all the stuff that's been going on. Yeah. But, you know, we can all talk about that. Well, I kind of don't really want to go too far into that, so let's just leave that be. Okay, so basically there's a lot of Nightwave to do because I tend to not really have the time or the energy to burn through all of the Nightwave in one foul swoop, or at least throughout the week. After various things to do with the master's degree, so that's what this Friday night is always about. Let's see, Invader, Good Friend, we can do that real quick. Sanctuary Research, I can probably... Oh no, I'm not going to be able to complete that at all this week. RIP! Test Subject, that's easy enough to do. Is that Sanctuary? That also works on ESO as well, so we can probably use this opportunity to... Actually, I'll use this opportunity to get some focus farming done as well. Might as well do it and figure out the other... focus schools that I haven't actually sorted out yet. Machine interference is actually very, very easy to do if you're using someone like Limbo or Ivara, and then we're going to do Profit Taker, which is just going to be a lag fest if we're doing it on stream. Okie dokie! Let's just start with Invader.
Let's get back to
now I could do it the simple way, which is to just do the infested invading missions and fight foreign 9 times, which is the fastest way to do it, but that's boring. Let's do some Corpus Siege first. Never mind, change of plans. Let's not do that. I don't really want to sit there and do friggin' defense missions and all that jazz. Okay, we have an we have an exterminate mission, so as much as I don't want to do the simple thing, I don't want to do like the super tedious one, so I'm not going to do that. You might be lucky and get the 5 scan one, and you can do the ones with the lore. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Does that count?
Extermination is the only option.
Just see how I go first, because it might actually end up being the one that I skipped this week. Because like I don't really need to do all of them. Oh come on! How's that missing the head? How is that missing the head? There we go, that's the way.
Transference still holding.
I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
Where's the head?
Hold up. Detecting glass resonance.
That's not the head.
It's close.
That's also not the head.
Where are they coming from? Void. Who did this to them?
Where's the head? Okay. Turns out the thingo, explosive arrow, doesn't get rid of the glass. That's kind of unfortunate. Maybe I don't need to use explosive arrow if I'm using a Kundala, the throne version at least. I don't know. It's all very random.
juggernaut nearby, it will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slowly fight if you want
okay.
it to go away.
I actually have a rough idea of like what I would like DE to do eventually to the what is it, the quiver augment, empowered quiver, because I think empowered quiver needs a buff. Not really a buff per se, but actually just like something else. Because let's have a look at it. Empowered quiver at the moment only buffs 2 of the 4 arrows, which kind of leaves the other 2 arrows, especially noise arrow, kind of screwed, right? I'm actually surprised it even did anything to the cloak arrow, since the cloak arrow is already plenty useful as is. But that's the idea. I feel like empowered
Attack us,
quiver
we will counter.
should also just buff noise arrow. The main thing is that it needs to buff noise arrow. That's the thing. Even if you got rid of the cloak arrow thing and then you just gave it a noise arrow buff, I think then empowered quiver might be fine. And the thing I want to do is make it a tether arrow. Anyone who's already alerted to your presence, anything that's already alerted to your presence when near the vicinity of the noise arrow gets tethered instead. Because then you can kind of like pair it up with the sleep arrow really nicely. I mean, this also kind of defeats the purpose of using power 3 all of a sudden, because you can just use a tether arrow instead, and just drag everyone in. So instead of like needlessly increasing the range of your sleep arrow, just grab everyone in instead. Now, in terms of the partner program, I feel like the partner program is just hated in like every single direction. We've got Rahatalius effectively saying that it's completely pointless to be in the partner program. We've got me saying that all of the partners don't know jack about, well, don't know a whole lot about Railjack these days. So does the partner program have any... Oh, and then you have everyone who doesn't like AGGP for various reasons. I mean, is there any redeeming quality to the partner program at this point? I think it was a cute idea to begin with, but it's just become so corrupted. That's probably what's happened. It was a good idea, but it's just been ruined by various things. Maybe it's time to just join. Maybe it's time to just join every other game in the history of gaming and just not have a partner program anymore.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
From little things,
Big things grow.
I believe in you all.
Maybe that's just the idea. Like, the only thing that's slightly more corrupted at this point than the, I didn't think people still cover this dead game. Well, this game's not really dead, though. A game that's still evidently, like, really high in the Steam charts still? Is it still, like, number 7 in most played? I wouldn't really call that a dead game. It may be dead in the Twitch viewer charts. Fair enough. Doesn't seem to get a lot of Twitch viewers for rather obvious reasons. It's not really the kind of game that gets a lot of Twitch viewers though. But no, tons of people are playing it. Still. Yeah, so now you want to know what dead game? Technically HOTS is a dead game. So, you know, but I still talk about HOTS sometimes. Or more importantly, I still play HOTS. I've been meaning to actually do the fucking Tassadar video, and I'll have to get around to doing that at some point. Maybe I'll do it this week since it's a long weekend. I don't know, we'll just see. But yeah, still beating Destiny 2. Are we sure about that though? Because Destiny 2 is on like several different platforms. Do we have the player data for all of those platforms? I don't know. So, you know, I don't know about that, if that's true.
I'm still
check it out, my
detecting a lot of
horrific
infestation
aim.
activity. Let's clean it up.
Worst aim in the world. They really need to change it up. Just the same grind. Well, they kind of did change it up with something called Railjack. The only problem is that a lot of people, for whatever reason, rather incorrect reason I would tell you, didn't like it at all. So, you know, they did change it up. I recommend at least giving Railjack a go now that they've actually made it like dirt easy. So like, or rather, hang on. Well, maybe that doesn't really answer the question though. Change up the
That was
I
a
don't know.
juggernaut. They were lured out with death of infested. Lay low and it should go away, or the fight to draw
on
it
Steam
out.
it's winning. Yeah. I would take a rough guess that that Warframe is not doing it better than Destiny on something like PS4, I would guess. But then again, I don't really know how many
That did
console.
it. Here
Actually,
comes
never
the
mind. There are
juggernaut.
tons of console players on my channel for whatever reason. They experiment too much and forget what made the game great in the first place. Yeah, maybe. I'm not as sure about that particular statement, but okay, sure. Wow. Nice use of English there, Kate. Come on. Oh, I'm not particularly sure about this, but okay, sure. Yeah, that's not a that's not a statement.
Fought with honor.
God damn it. You have a Railjack, you just don't like. It's the same across the board content. Railjack is not really same across the board. If you're saying that like all the Railjack missions are the same, well, yeah, sure. That is true. But I wouldn't call it like I feel like Railjack existing is kinda enough of a massive change in the game.
You have broken their ranks
That
and
for the
they are
time
on the
being,
run.
I think things are
Another
going to be
successful
okay.
mission. Find extraction.
I don't know. That's just how I feel anyway. Whoa! Oh, okay. If that's what you're saying about the same mission type, well then yeah. Yeah, can't really say anything against that. That is actually just 100% true. So hopefully when Railjack Revisited Part 2 shows up, whenever that happens, we'll get more mission types, and more importantly, we'll get harder missions. Or, sorry, not harder missions, actually challenging missions, as opposed to the piece of crap easy stuff that came with Revisited Part 1. Hey, no worries, Tyrese. I don't know if I'll do it today or if I'll probably do it tomorrow, but I do actually have a couple of videos that I want to watch on stream. Basically throughout the week, if I come across something random that seems vaguely interesting,
The area is crawling.
I might watch it. I actually have like
If it's not
3.
a tenno, eradicated.
First one's a Glassmaker speculation video, so we'll just have a look at what that's about. Second one is from GHS, and he's actually talking about... They are actually talking about their Railjack, so I'm curious to see what kind of Railjack they're running. And then the third one is Tactical Potato Mag build, which I think came out recently, not terribly recently. Hey Roger, how's it going?
I'm still detecting
What happened to the Railjack we see?
activity.
Yeah, I know.
A
The Railjack that we have at the
Will
moment
only
versus the
attack
Railjack that we
when
saw at
it senses
TennoCon
high
is vastly
concentrations of
different.
infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
I would say that right now, like that, it's just a slow sort of thing. It's just a slow release. Hopefully we'll just see more of it soon. I know Willow. I want to know whether they simulated it, whether they scrapped the code or they're still developing it. I know that they scrapped part of it. The avionics system was supposed to be completely different to just a straight modding system, which I actually would have preferred. I actually kind of like the idea of something that's ever changing. That you can like change on the fly. In fact, I feel like there are several things that they should add on in Railjack to make it a lot more interesting. That are essentially ever-changing things. Things like the fact that the friggin' arsenal inside the Railjack could actually mean something. When you're in a Railjack mission right now, it was kind of jack. I think in terms of simulation, quote-unquote simulation, I think it was just like a build. Just a very basic, just an otherwise basic but somehow visually polished build. Like it wasn't like some already created thing. It was just like kind of something made from somehow something made from scratch. I guess you could kind of look something up real quick, especially if it's just going to be an instance with like very specific things happening. But I'm pretty sure that like they weren't playing a bloody video. That's for sure. Otherwise their acting and timing is just a little bit too well for it to be like simulated, as in let's play a video and then pretend like we're playing it for real. So no, not that kind of simulation, no.
Extraction.
Also, you kind of
Let's
just
go on
doubled
the
up your
offensive.
chat, so that's confusing. Unpathable terrain, WTF? Okay. All the graphics were simulation. Okay, can we just yeah, the nav console, well, that wasn't really a nav console. That was like the original avionics system, which was put power to this part of the ship. Change of plans, put power to this part of the ship. Okay, when we need to change tactics, put power to the engines, put power to the shields, so that kind of thing. Yeah, that was scrapped. Apparently, I remember there was a dev stream where they said like, yeah, we were going to do that, but it kind of became too difficult. So, and then avionics became just another mod system. Yeah. I'm sad that it's gone. I kind of like the idea of diverting power. I think that could have been a bit more interesting. Instead, we're back to just capacity. Like, that is one of the things that Steve said at TennoCon that was straight up not true. Remember when he said something like, yeah, Railjack is not going to be about, like, building things to capacity. Yeah, rip that idea. Okay, I'm very confused by what we mean by the graphics were a simulation.
I'm still detecting infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
I don't think DE is going to forget about Railjack anytime soon. I think they've put in just a bit too much effort for it to all go to waste. Like, this isn't like Conclave or Lunaro. Hey, remember Lunaro exists? God, what a meme that turned out to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, Lunara is fun if you can get enough players. But I think just in the end, this community is just not at all remotely interested in PvP. Even PvP Lite. I don't even think, like, a lot of people are like, hey, what if DE introduced like a Gambit mode? Surely that would be, actually I said that too. What if DE introduced a Gambit mode? Surely that would be dope and people would play it. But nah, I reckon they get Lunara, they get a Gambit type mode into this game. Give it a week and people still won't give a crap. I just don't think this community is all that interested in PvP. Like at all.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh crap, that's right. There's this bug when it comes to the Artemis bow and the quiver. Supposedly if you no, not supposedly. If you change the arrows without having the Artemis bow equipped, that's the arrow you choose actually isn't the arrow that you're using. I hope Deadlock Protocol is fun though. Hopefully the Rift mode will with the hands offer something new. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't know what information do we have about this mode. I just know that like I think it's meant to be like another Horde mode. Oh, is it though? It might be another Horde mode. You used to play Conclave a lot. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Have I ever played War Thunder? No. Is it free? I can't remember. Every time I search up Warframe on Steam, well, not every time. The few times I've searched up Warframe on Steam, I do sometimes see War Thunder there. War Thunder. Is it free? Oh! Oh, damn, it is free. Maybe I'll give it a go. Made by Gaijin Entertainment. So, what is this? Japanese? It's made by a Japanese company. Interesting. Right? You're playing it right now? Oh, yeah? Yeah, the skins inside... What? Oh, right, for Conclave. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, had to sort of recontextualize myself just for a sec. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll give it a go. Let's see. How big play game? I haven't downloaded it, have I? No, I have not. Oh, wow. It's 31 gig. Yeah, sure. I'll give it a go. Alright, I'm down... Ooh, should I be downloading it right now, though? I'm not going to download it right now because, you know, I'm streaming! I'll download it later. Maybe I'll give it a go tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. There are... Yeah. You know what would have, you know what would have made it easier to get all of the things in Conclave? Universal Medallion. But no, one person on Twitter who I'm assuming represents the majority of the Conclave community, or what remains of the Conclave community, said no. And DE decided to listen to them. I'm all for a small community at least having a say, but I still think on this one that was a bad idea. I'm glad I broke your ears. That was the intention. Okay, let's kill some folks. Yeah. specifically with Conclave as well, like, Conclave definitely requires other people to play. If there was like, if there was this idea to have Universal Medallion, but for like Railjack crap, I'd be like, no, this is probably a bad idea. Mainly because you can actually just get Railjack stuff by yourself these days, like it's easy enough. Or, you know, just find a team. Whereas with Conclave, it's like, well, you need to actually fight people. Which is kind of like difficult enough as is if nobody wants to play PvP. Like, you need more than one person in order to actually do that. So, you know. Oh, come on! Get out of the way! I was actually a mod for the Discord server called the Lunara Revival a few months ago. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, cool. That's actually really cool. Whatever happened to that Discord? Is it still active, or is it kind of like completely dead skis? Oh, boys!
The enemy is broken. Well done. Get to extraction.
Where are you, schmuck? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Wait, can you not see me? Yeah, take that, you stooge! Easy. That's Katagari 5000, Stalker 3,500 maybe, thereabouts. No, I haven't actually thought of that many times. That's like Katagari 15, Stalker maybe 8 or 9-ish. But specifically against like when I'm running a level 1 Warframe. Always nice getting that molten impact. Yeah, boys.
Another job well executed.
The Discord started dying, so it lost like 400 members. 400! Oof. Oof. Well. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Hey, how many have I done now?
It's that time again, dreamers.
It's that time again, dreamers. 5 down. Okay. Cool beans. 5 down.
It's time
4
for
to go.
Nora to say goodnight.
Big oofs. Yes, big oofs. I don't know why I'm doing that.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
The Grenier used to be builders, but now all they do is make ore.
Man, explosive arrows. Rather, concentrated arrows. So damn good. Well, if you can bloody aim. Obviously having a sleep arrow is really helpful, but at the same time it kind of results in a very kind of repetitive gameplay loop with Ivara. Bloody hell. Oh my god, this thing does no damage against them! Remember when this thing did so much damage against us? Like even even against level 1s, again on a friggin' turret, insta kills even in like a friggin' Inaros. It was crazy times, man. That's the way. Yeah, you get melted, but they don't. Okay, so there's actually, like this is also sort of, actually this still kind of is the case in Railjack if you're using an Arcwing against one of those cruise ships. You notice that sometimes when you're using Arcwing and you go up against a cruise ship missile, it kind of just yeets you out of space, right? So it's the same I feel like it's the same problem, and there is actually a very simple solution to this, right? You ready? Here we go. You ready? Very simple solution to a lot of problems in Warframe. Normalized health. Warframe health should be comparable to enemy health as a number. Yeah, that's right. Where an enemy corrupted heavy gunner at level 100 has somewhere in the ballpark of about 90,000 health. A level 50 corrupted heavy gunner has... Actually, I have no idea how much a level 50 corrupted heavy gunner has. Oh, hey Sandra, how's it going? For those who are missing context, Sandra is brand new to the game. It looks like she is starting Uranus now. Or Uranus, however you want to call it. Is that correct? Come on, hit. There we go. Hang on, let me just check how much health a level 50 corrupted heavy gunner is. Corrupted heavy gunner. a level 50. Come on, JavaScript, wake up, wake up. Okay, here we go. A level 50 corrupted heavy gunner has 19,222 health, otherwise known as about... No, she's playing Warframe, Gavin. I remember her from last week. Wait, you're up to Phobos. Oh, wait, you have to go to the water? No. The sea. Wait, the sea. The only time you go in or around water is in Uranus. Anyway, Phobos is fit. Phobos is Phobos. So, level 50 Corrupted Heavy Gunner has 50, sorry, what did I say? 19,000 health? 20,000 health? 19,222 health. Okay? Now, Corrupted Heavy Gunners are relatively tankier Warframes. So, wait, what? You're playing War Thunder right now. Wait, then who? Oh, bollocks! You were the one who suggested it. Oh my god! I thought it was someone else who suggested War Thunder. Okay, alright, cool, you're playing War Thunder. Awesome. Alright, my bad. Anyway, moving on.
And they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
What was I talking about? Okay, normalized health. A level 50 Corrupted Heavy Gunner rather has 19,222 health. I recommend that as a base, is it a 12-second stream delay? Well, that's actually a lot shorter than normal. Trust me. Anyway, the at base, level 30 Inaros should have 19,222 health. At base. Okay? Now, a level 50 Corrupted Butcher. Corrupted Butcher. Wait, no, let's not use heavy gunners. Level 50 Corpus Tech. That'll be our base. Level 50 Corpus Tech has, I'm pretty sure has the same amount of health though, because they actually have the same, yeah, they would have the same amount of health, right? No, hang on, maybe not. 13,000 health. Huh, that's surprisingly low. Okay, then we'll set our base to like 80. Basically the idea is that let's say a level 30 Inaros at base has about 45,000 health, which is the same as a level 80 Corpus Tech. Then, the weakest of the Corpus units, which I think is a crewman? Is a crewman the lowest health of the Corpus army? Flesh, 60. And what is a mower? What's a mower at? Just your random mower. Okay, they're both pretty low. Okay, cool. Level 80 mower, 5,000 health. So that's the ballpark that we're running around on. Inaros, if you normalize health, Inaros should have, what was that, 30-something thousand health, or thereabouts. Banshee should have 5,700 health. And then, you just normalize the damage. So, our damage remains exactly the same. Enemy damage goes up as a number. But that also means that they go up as a number against themselves if used against themselves. Suddenly radiation damage is really, really good. Suddenly Nyx can actually cause all their enemies to just basically kill each other really, really easily. Suddenly anything of that kind, the turrets that will do normal amounts of damage to you but will actually do normal amounts of damage to enemies. Suddenly cruise ships, actually taking over cruise ships is a good idea, because then you can use those cruise ship guns to actually destroy enemy fighters, which I'm pretty sure at the present moment, I haven't done this in a very long time though, so I might be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that if you use a cruise ship against a normal fighter in like the Vale, it's pointless, because they don't do a whole lot of damage. I think everyone else remembered that you wrote down that you were playing War Thunder, but I forgot. I'm the goose in this one. but I just remember that you were playing Warframe last week. Yeah, exactly. This is why our weapons have tons and tons of power. This is why the amount of... This is also why, if anyone gets radiation procced, they die instantly. Have you ever noticed that? If you get radiation proc and someone brings like a nuke frame, suddenly you're dead. Like, just like that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Boom, you're dead, right? Because our damage as a number is currently doing so much damage if you compare it to our own health. But when you compare it to the massive amounts of health that enemies have, it's actually not that much. Or maybe it's barely enough. Or maybe it's actually fine. Depending on the Warframe, you know. I think D should just, at some point this year, because this year is, of course, remember, the year of fixing stuff, let's normalize that health. Let's just do it. I'll probably do a proper video on this later on. But that's just the idea. What do you guys reckon? Normalized health. What do you reckon? Enough of the sort of cutesy god number type thing. Because it kind of causes more problems than it even tries to fix. Also, I'm more in the favor of normalizing health towards the enemy side, as in using the larger numbers, than normalizing health towards our level. Because if you normalize health to the smaller level, i.e. our level, what you're going to end up having is like weird fractions and stuff, and we probably want to avoid that when it comes to like damage. That, and nobody wants to see their weapons do less damage. It's not going to make the game easier though. So the idea is that like the way everything feels might still end up being the same, because enemy damage is going to rise up to the level in order to keep up with the fact that we are doing that we have more health. So it's not like we have a massive health buff and then that's it. No, we have a massive health buff to then also work in with the fact that enemies have a massive damage buff, so that it ultimately doesn't make a difference. And then suddenly you can then even say that like PvP is something that you could just do randomly if you want. Because then there's no need for like conclave memes, conclave mods, and all that shit. Nah, sack that. Nobody cares. Well, everyone except Gavin doesn't really care about any of that, right? Instead, you could just make it a thing where it's like, okay, if I want to just randomly fight someone, no worries, because we're all basically on the same power level anyway. It's not like we're going to be able to instant kill each other, because our weapons are still doing the same amount of damage. It's just that now that our health actually has kept up with that level of damage, that it's all going to be just fine. Besides, I don't really like the idea of like... I find it a little bit preposterous that like... And I think this happens in Destiny too. I find it a little bit preposterous that like against enemies we're doing thousands and thousands of damage, but then against each other we're doing 90! Like, ugh. Yeah, exactly. Nothing's changed. Nothing changed except when radiation procs happen to you. Then you don't instantly get killed by your allies. So that will change. And then similarly, what that also means is that those ramparts can actually do some damage against enemies, because right now they don't really do a whole lot of damage to enemies, as I demonstrated earlier. What this also means is that things like cruise ships can actually do damage against enemy fighters if you happen to take over them, assuming they don't at this particular moment in time, which I'm not 100% sure about yet, so I'll probably check that out today. And also, Oberon and Nyx in particular with confusion type abilities or confusion effects, they will be able to actually use those confusion effects to a great effect, if that makes sense. Because I'm pretty sure Nyx players would love this idea. You use chaos, and then you just watch as those enemies don't do anything. Because those enemies are still doing 10 damage a bullet, tops, for example, right? A bullet does 10 damage against a dude, against a Moa at level 80, who has 5,000 health. Massive rework is all based on... I feel like there would be more... I feel like there would be a more effect than just the one-shotting things. Like I said, there's also like things that you can use on the map that currently don't do a lot of damage, because I feel like they're only doing the kind of damage that is supposed to be done on you, if that makes sense. Like, let's say a Rampart is currently only doing 10 damage a bullet, because it's meant to do 10 damage a bullet to you, otherwise it would instant kill you if it did any more. I feel like when I jump on that Rampart, it also happens to only do 10 damage to enemies, which is a problem because enemies have way more health. So we can fix that problem as well. There's like several problems that this thing would fix. I don't even think it's a massive rework, it's just numbers. It's just numbers. Some people... Yes, that is true. Some people need to learn that. Will they though? Probably not. Vault players. Actually, I find there's a lot of Vault players actually. They come into friggin' mobile defense sortie, radiation hazard, they bring Vault, they get Rabcroft, they press 4, and then suddenly we all lose. And I'm like, bruh. Are you kidding? Sarens, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Saren players too. Strangely enough, not Equinoxes. I haven't actually noticed Equinox players doing this. So I guess Equinox players are a special breed of semi-smart. Or at least not a dick. But most certainly, normalizing the health in the way that I'm suggesting, that would at least stop them from like actively just killing everyone. So there's that. Because then you would also normalize the health of defense targets to a level that currently exists in arbitration defenses. Nova is Bay. Sure. Someone used their MAME a little bit too early.
Is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
One more to go! Oh god, this is a sleep fest. confusing. Nova is great CC damage tank. She has a tiny bit of support capabilities as far as I can tell. The only thing I can think of that Nova has that is technically support is that wormhole augment that gives you speed. I guess you could also count the... I don't really count the wormhole as support though. Would I count... I also wouldn't count Molecular Prime as support either, in much the same way that I don't consider
Messages haven't arrived in your inbox.
oh, okay. In much the same way that I don't consider, say, Garuda's Seeking Talons as support. Because even though it does ultimately increase the damage output for your allies on those enemies, that's damage. But the rework would help killing enemies. I don't think the rework that I'm suggesting probably won't help killing enemies with 3 and a much million health. It won't help with those guys, no. That's for sure. Cause also the way you've done the commas / dots, unless that's meant to be a decimal, which I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh, hang on. Oh my god. Is that meant to say 3,294,558.33 effective health? Because here's the thing. In Australia, we were taught that the dot, the full stop type dot, that's your decimal. Whereas the comma, that's just used to help with hundreds, thousands, millions. So the way I read that was 3.294.558 comma 33. Like that always breaks my mind, man. Anyway. Okay. The rework that I was suggesting, normalizing health, won't help killing enemies with 3 million health necessarily, because your weapons are not doing any more damage and enemy health is not going down. What's only going up is your health and their damage. Level 175 corrupted heavy gunner's health. Oof. Well, at that point you want to play a warframe that can strip armor like bag. Or slash proc the living crap out of them.
The void has...
Garuda would probably deal with that pretty easily, actually, now that I think about it. Actually, we have a rare opportunity to go against the Corpus and still have them pay us. Wait, that is how that works, right?
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
Yeah, well, Shy doesn't like Railjack, so screw her, man. I don't give a damn about what she has to say. She's just a meme lord. What melee am I using? This is a Kundala. A Kundala is a Zor. Zor spear, no, a Zor polearm that I'm using. I have various videos on it. If you can read the text on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, that's how you spell it. I don't know, maybe I'll type it in chat afterwards. If you type in... How best to do this? Anyway, I guess I'll just show you the build afterwards. I get so mad when people are saying Railjack is bad even after the real work. Like, bro, exactly! It's only bad for people who are bad at it, man. That's the deal. Railjack was only bad for people who were never good at it to begin with. Like, this is how good Railjack has to be at this particular moment in time. Friggin' Brozyme thinks it's good. Like, imagine how bad you'd have to be at Railjack. No, I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna make that joke. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, this is how quote-unquote good Railjack has to be. It's easy mode. And friggin' what's-his-face likes it now. It was never hard to begin with. It was never bad to begin with. It was just hard for people who were really, really bad at it. That's the game. But like, if you spent even a fraction, frankly, like if some people who, actually all the people who complained about it spent even a fraction of the time, that they were using to complain about it, if they spent even just a fraction of the time actually learning about Railjack, guess what? They might actually be good at it. And then things would have been, you know, hunky-dory as they always had been. But no. Nope. We're just going to bitch and moan about it. And now, with the press of a button, I more or less kill everything. I still somehow derive some fun from it. But boy oh boy, it's easy. Failure comes from literally being away from your ship. That's the only way you actually lose now. If you're legit away from your ship for extended periods of time, whether it be because you're just playing Arcwing for no particular reason at this moment, or, you know, or if you park your ship in front of a ship killer platform, then you deserve to your ship deserves to die, because it's being piloted by someone who leaves it right in front of a ship killer platform. Oh yeah, definitely. You remember back to the start of the year when what's-his-face did his 30 minute, 45 minute rant. What was one of the things that he said? Oh my god, I have to. It takes X amount of seconds to kill this outrider, despite the fact he wasn't shooting at the bloody weak spots at the time.
path to greatness is walked one step
That's
at a
not
time.
good. I should be able to blow everything up in one go. That's literally what he said. It's not I think a part. Well, it's not just I think a part of it was that people were used to one-shotting everything. No. Everyone was used to one-shotting everything. And then Railjack came along. And you couldn't just one-shot everything. You actually had to spend some time and figure it out. Nope. Can't do that. Frustrations. The frustrations, the sadness, the free melee ribbon mod, so I don't really give a damn about that, but okay, cool. Awesome.
Working to lift us up.
Hey, what else is new in the cred shop? I can't remember. Okay, I am genuinely curious about trying Prism Guard. It sounds absolute dog crap, but I'm curious. Oh, I want to try this because it sounds horrendous. Yeah, he wanted to destroy cruise ships with a cryphon at the time. Like, oh my god, just some of the dumbest things ever. And people defended that? What? So many people were like, wait, why are you knocking him for trying to destroy cruise ships with a cryphon? You should be able to destroy cruise ships with a cryphon. You should be able to, with a couple of shots from your normal turret, destroy a giant... No, not giant. Larger than average ship. You should be able to do that, man. Like, who the hell are you, man? Me. Who the hell are you? Like, anyway, Prism Guard is dog crap. Yeah, I figured as much, but I'm real curious. I am real curious. It's the kind of curiosity where you're just like, dude, why? Stop. Listen to me. Don't do this to yourself. Like, it's terrible. Just believe us. It's horrible. Okay. We're gonna do 8 rounds of ESO. What Warframe do you want me to use? I could probably do it with Wisp, no problem. Could probably do it with Valkyria. I could obviously do it with Mesa, but, you know, we don't want to fall asleep here. Oh, actually, there is a thing I noticed. I came across this a while ago, actually. It's like a weird, like, constant nuke barrage. Let's have a look and see if I can do the damn thing. So, let's see, how does this work? I saw it while I was trying to level up some stuff, and I was just like, damn, this build is crazy. Let's see. So for this, I'll probably just do enemy radar. Fuck it. Now the thing is, you're using explosive oh fuck, I can't pronounce it. Legerdemain or whatever. So that is the thing that you're using. Right? That is the thing that you're using as part of this build. Now I'm pretty sure it's meant to be hard in the power strength. Pretty sure it's meant to be like hardcore into the power strength. Now, in terms of range, we might need some range in there as well. Let me see what else I can do. Range. Pretty sure power duration is a thing that we're gonna need. Is it? I don't even know. I don't know, I'm kind of making it up as I go. Has anyone heard of this build before? This kind of like ludicrous explosive Lego domain build. Like, it's pretty nutso. I mean, I probably can't make it on a zero former build. No, I wouldn't do that. Maybe this is it. I just kind of need more range. You reckon you've heard of it? Is it extra range though? Is this a build that requires a lot of range? Maybe it is. But not that much range. Maybe that's it. And I'll get a bit more power strength in here. See how this goes. Oh yeah, it's a fodder killer, but like when you're doing ESO, you're basically doing it's basically fodder all day, right? More or less. Hopefully I don't die. Hopefully I don't die. Let's give it a go. I feel like not having maybe not having that thing is not having redirection, for example, is going to be a bit of a problem. But whatever. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Because I can still more or less stay alive with things like the mirror images thing. To some extent, the eclipse. If I stay in. Okay, it's kind of starting to work. Oh, you found it? It's a BR vid. What's a BR vid? I think the way I've got it doesn't really work. Maybe it does. Oh, Brazil. That's fine. I'll just mute. I guess I'll just mute it and have a look at the build itself. Oh, actually, real quick, how many former does it need? If it needs, obviously, because right now I have like 0 former on her, so I don't really want to go in there and like put former on her at the time being. Like, yeah, she's a prime, but like, not one that I care to put that much effort into.
A data conduit is open.
Nah, I probably won't
Go
bother
now.
doing this with Mirage. I don't think what I tried is even close to being it. 3 to 4. Yeah, sack that. Figured as much. Sack that. Okay, give me back my sort of normal-ish build. That's not necessarily good or bad, just my normal-ish build. Link above. Wait, you threw a link? Wow, I don't see it. Wait, maybe it didn't happen in the chat. Oof. Oh, that's fine. Octavia! Octavia. Ludicrous amounts of scaling damage. Invisibility, not kind of a half.
Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible.
Ludicrous amounts of
Chaos, the true
scaling damage. Incredible amounts of support, although no healing, so that's like 7-ish.
I have disabled your gear items. They serve no
And
purpose
really,
in
really
this
powerful
study.
crowd control.
Come on.
I think she'll end up being I think she's still like more or less quote unquote average. By my normal grading system. Oh no, did I throw it in the wrong place? There we go. Whoops.
Hunter, try a different ability.
Bollocks!
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone. I think it doesn't show you for you do blah 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 blah. Alright, see ya, Roger.
There we go. Octavia, the war friend that literally plays the game for you. Oops.
Enter the conduit now.
Hey, I wonder what her third augment is going to be. Like, I really wonder what it's going to end up being. If it's even going to be something worth using. What do you guys reckon it's going to end up being? Because, like, how do you even augment what is essentially like one of the best abilities in the game?
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Oh, damn it! You reckon there was... Hang on. Yeah, an augment would definitely be a buff for it. The big question is, what is that augment going to be? Like, what would you even do for an ability like this? It's kind of perfect as is. Like, it's not like it's difficult enough as is to like get the thing happening. change the buffs? Oh, so give it like completely different buffs. Maybe. I reckon if that's the case, it probably should change the weapon buffs. I don't think a lot of people use them. What are they even? The melee one... Oh crap, what is the melee one even? I think the ranged weapon one is meant to be extra multi-shot. Am I correct? Although not a particularly large amount of extra multi-shot. The melee one I think is just straight damage, right? Slash proc. Yeah, maybe.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Third ability multiplies like a frost globe. Okay, I need you to elaborate on that one, mate. Damn it. Instead of speed and armor or health buff, I actually like the speed buff, so I'd rather they don't touch that. But if they were going to touch it, yeah, sure, a health and armor buff could be cool. Sorry, that's my alarm. The invisibility buff, obviously, that has to stay, because everyone uses it, and obviously it would be a riot if DE got rid of it as part of an augment. Nobody would ever use the augment, except for like me, because I'm the kind of guy who would then try and justify, well, guys, if you just sacrifice your friggin' invisibility. Well, nah, nobody would use it. Actually, no, hang on. Sacrifice invisibility for a health buff. I think people would actually take that, actually. It's kind of why nobody plays Loki these days. Well, barely. Not that many people play Loki outside of like spy missions. I don't know.
Data conduit is open. Go now.
Ah! I remember I put out a post on the community tab actually saying like, hey, according to my grading system there would be at least one Warframe who would be considered a 4 out of 10. Anyone want to guess who it is? Now a lot of people came back with Grendel. I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but that wasn't the Warframe I was thinking of. It was Loki who would end up being the 4 out of 10. I think. Based on the way that I do the grading system. Because let's have a think about it. He has almost no damage. The only damage I'm aware of is from his 4th ability, and that's only against a specific group of enemies, i.e. drones. They're kind of weak enough as it is. And even then, it doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage. So that's like 1 out of 10 tops. Survivability, all he has is invisibility. So 5 out of 10 tops. In terms of support capabilities, nothing? What does he have? Right? And in terms of crowd control, he has maybe a radial proc. Sorry, maybe he has the radiation proc from the augment. Otherwise, he has disarm. I don't know, another 5 out of 10 maybe. I don't know. 6, if you're generous. And then in terms of his kit usability, I think that's 8 out of 10 because it's friggin' Lato Vandal.
I have opened a new data conduit.
Wow,
Proceed immediately.
that's new. I've actually never gotten that before.
Go further. I require more efficiency. The specimens no longer interest me. It is you I study.
Anyway, you add that all together, you end up with like, you probably end up with an 8 out of 10. Sorry, you probably end up with a 4 out of 10 for Loki, which is like so below average, it's insane. Oh, come on! Damn it! The friggin' rollerball bugged. Oh well. I think I'm using Kuva Brahma.
Our experiment moves
That way, even if the rollerball bugs out, it still works out.
One of our own believes they are the equal of our foe, and baby, they are acting like it.
Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast.
Okay. Everyone, let's put an F in the chat for the Ally Titania player because they just went in there after wave 8. Good luck, buddy! Lato Vandal. I've never used this before. I've never built this
Ordis has
before.
received messages for the operator. No, I have not.
Hey, hey, hey! Barrow-Kitia has arrived. Let's see. Let me just claim all this stuff first. Wait, why would the Lato get a Vandal variant? How does that make any sense? Wait, what? Let's see what this is all about. Lato Vandal. Now that is fucking tiny. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at what stats we're looking at here. 26% crit chance, 2.4 crit mult, 10% 10% status chance. But we are looking at slash based. Alright, I'll give it a go. I'll have a crack at it. I'll have a genuine crack at it later on. As opposed to regular old Lato. Alright, here we go. Mag.
Operator?
Oh no, no, not
Audience
Mag.
wonders,
Vara.
what are you thinking about?
Okay. Let's have a look at what Barokitea has. He is bringing it to Strata Relay, so I'm not expecting a whole lot from it. But 4 entire relays have been taken over, which does suggest that whatever he's bringing is at least popular enough to quite easily fill up 4 relays. So let's see what he brings. Don't spoil in chat. The wait is over! It is time!
Has arrived.
Yaman is bringing a Galaxian Vandal. He's also bringing Astral Twilight and Temporal Royale. Prime Slip Magazine, Prime Pistol Gambit. If you don't have Prime Pistol Gambit, you really want to get that. Otherwise, a Bronze Kavat Bust, which I evidently do not have, so I might go and grab that. This looks like a friggin' music festival like headband. What the hell is this? Nah, sack that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's kind of cute. Yeah, nothing I particularly want. Not even the Kavat bust. I'm not really all that interested in that. Whatever. Whatever.
Seems like every last corpus who signed on to Alan's project in the
Not gonna bother logging in. Yeah, nah. I guess if you weren't thinking about logging in today, probably not much to log into anyway. In terms of Barokateer at least. Okay.
Hey.
Let's do the spy mission thing. Complete a spy mission with 3 manual console hacks and no alarms.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, write in the chat, which kind of spy vault do you want me to do? Which spy vault are you having the most amount of difficulty in? I won't even do it with... Hell, I won't even do it with Avara, I'll do it with Mag. Which spy vault do you want me to do? Write it in chat. Okay, let's see. I'll do the Profit Taker first. Bollocks. Clem. Someone says lure. Okay, we have one for lure. Alrighty. Frode Erode. Nice name, mate. I like that it rhymes. It's kind of cute. We'll probably watch some stuff on stream tomorrow, if I even stream tomorrow. We'll see.
If I may say, operator, your chosen warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Oh, what the hell is this? Okay. We currently have 2 for lure. Ooh. I think for the purpose of do we want paladin? Do I want paladin Umbra or Oberon, or do I want... No, not Umbron. Umbron is unnecessary.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Wait, who joined? Okay. Okay.
Ready to dance on some faces?
Profit taker. You know what I find hilarious about recruit chat? You could actually, you don't even have to have started a bloody team yet. As long as you write like, hey guys, I've got this thing, it's 3 out of 4, last chance, everyone jumps in. Sometimes I actually just like make it up. It's a scummy thing to do, but I just do it.
Sparky, right, we're all here. Let's get started.
Like, it's the biggest jerk off idea possible. I like Lure Spy personally, but then I have been accused of not being right in the head. Yeah, that's weird. No, I'm kidding. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. You do you, mate. You do you.
Sparky.
Alright, let's do it again.
We're all here. Let's get started. Final phase.
So we're gonna pull the
Okay. Oh, real quick. I'm gonna switch. I gotta swap to Imperative Vandal. Awesome. Wait. Why am I all alone?
Once that mother hits the overcharge radius, we're done for. No second chances.
Okay, they're just logging. They're just jumping in. Oh, real quick, I'm just going to cut the music. Because music tends to lag the stream. Alright, let's put the music back up here. Whoops. Okay.
Better you than me.
Wait, did you hear in that one?
Focus your arc-wing weapons on the orb. Compromise the exoskeleton of the legs, and then work your way to the torso.
Heads up, Falky.
Duds? No. Look, they're sinking with the orb. Shield's going back up. Outworlder, deal with those pylons. Shields are waning. Whatever you're doing, it's working. That did it. She's vulnerable. Aim true, Outworlders.
Wait, how am I still doing shield damage? So where's my cat? Don't you have a chroma? Yeah, there is a chroma in there. The one called Captain Lullaby happens to be our chroma. And he's just kind of chilling.
Bombardment inbound. This should confuse their adaptation system.
99.
Well, he's bad. Yeah? Probably.
Pylons back up. Wreck 'em.
Uh-oh, Sarge's run out of energy. Need to get back into the thick of things. Come on, boys. Hit me. Give me some energy. Attaway, boys. See, here's the thing. Oberon is the kind of warframe that I would have no problem running lower than ideal efficiency. Because, just look at him, man. He's awesome.
Is this a bad time?
He heals himself massively. he, like, you can run him as a massive rage tank. Like he will literally get so much energy out of it. Hell, you could possibly run Hunter Munitions and Hunter Adrenaline and Rage at the same time. But might be overkill. But it would be pretty hilarious to just see that happen. Like every hit that you take, you end up getting like 50 energy back. God, I do really like Oberon.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
He's still, like, power-wise, based on how I normally grade Warframes, he's still average. He's still like an average Warframe, so he's not like terribly special. But damn, I would really call him like one of the great rage tanks in the game, man. Because of the fact that he is one of the great rage tanks. The way you build him can just be like so massively and hilariously different to how you would normally build a Warframe, that you can just do like some of the most insane looking builds and you'll be fine. You'll be fine, especially if you're going up against like higher level enemies. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Easy. So what if I'm running 200% power straight? I don't care. So what if I have like less than no extra efficiency? Like, it's fine. We'll be fine. Relax.
Get in there, Tenor. Rip out anything you think might help our cause.
Ammo chain, yeah, ammo chain, man. Wait, is that new dialogue? Or monologue? Ah! F's in the chat, boys. What a wipeout. Oh, there were 2 chromas?
Drink. Let's never do that.
Sorry, Gavin. There were 2 chromas. So, yeah, that's how bad they were. There were 2 of them.
Why would your contact just let himself get killed?
Damn. That is horrendous.
Quills don't make mistakes. And there's always an agenda. Always.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Been seeing a lot of your kind since a certain incident with a blind girl in a void gate. Spoke to the business lately?
Alright, let's trade some toroids in.
Does he ever... Never mind. You and me, we need to talk.
You and me, we need to talk. Alright, let's see.
See anything you fancy?
Oh. Oh, that's right. Where's Virtuous Trojan? Magus. Virtuous Surge, Virtuous Strike. What the hell? Where's Trojan? Oh, there it is. There is no reason for me not to grab another 4. 4? 3 ranks. 1 for 0, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we just need another 4. There's no reason for me not to grab another 4. Now that when I did most damage. Oof! Oof! Yikes! Oh, yikes! Did I really do the most? I don't even remember. I didn't check. I did the most damage? Oh! That is a big yikes. Big yikes in the chat, everyone. Big yikes. guys. You remember what I said when we went to do right before we did the ESO? I said, quote, yeah, let's get some focus farming done. And then I chose to use Octavia. I'm pretty sure I didn't have a focus lens on. So all 8 of those ESO waves, all that XP, completely gone. Void Trader, anything new? No. Not really, no. Nothing that tickled me fancy, at least. Oof. All that delicious XP just flushed right down the toilet. Because I forgot to use a freaking focus lens on Octavia. Bollocks. Bollocks. Okay. Now, y'all want to see good old-fashioned lure spies. I will now do a lure spy by myself, because you can't trust anyone else. Wait, which one's the spy mission? Pavlov? Pavlov. Alright, here we go. Do a spy mission. Complete all 3 of the spy vaults without triggering an alarm. I haven't done the lure ones in ages, so let's see how I go.
You are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
Okay. Imagine if there was a Railjack spy mission, but it's literally using your Railjack to do a spy mission.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
I don't even know if this is helpful. Where the hell am I? Huh. Okay, well this is new. Well, not new, but like... Alright, ready? Yeah. We go.
Extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
I know Limbo is king with spy vaults, but we're not going to do the easy mode.
This console has been severely damaged. You can't get anything out of it in this state.
I wonder though. Was there like a special thing that I might have been able to look at?
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy
with that spy vault? Let's see. Oh, that's unpassable terrain? Lol. Okay, never mind. Alrighty, let's move on to B. Now, if I remember correctly, B is pretty crazy as well. Actually, they're all pretty crazy. Going around in a bloody circle.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now. Start destroying the data. The moon's sudden
Oh yeah,
exit
that's
from
right.
the
This one.
has had unforeseen consequences. Be on the lookout for localized continuity disturbances. You may be able to turn these to your advantage.
This place is like a training dojo. I never really fully explored this. Wait, what the hell? What is the purpose of this button if you can shoot it but it doesn't do anything? Anyway. Oh yeah, and then there's this. Like, what the hell is this all about? Anyway. Oh yeah, then there's this room. This room is annoying, but is it like here? No. Oh crap, I can't remember. Let me see.
This console has been severely damaged. You can't get anything
right.
out of it in this state.
There we go. And then we go in through here. Woo!
A clean extraction with no alarms.
Oof! Don't want to really go in there. Oh wait, no, we do want to go in there. Oh yeah, and then there's like this room, and this room is like, what the hell's going on here? Anyway, you know what I want to see? Because these pockets actually exist, I kind of want to see some time travel at some point. Don't worry about like don't worry about like making new planets. Just do some time travel stories. Like, if you want to give us old war, give us the old war where we go to the moon and we can literally like go into an archive of like really old stuff and just do some nice campaigns, do some nice quests there. They don't have to be terribly like complex. They don't have to be like New War TSD type quests. Well, actually, they can actually just be like TSD type quests. Because if you think about it, TSD did have a couple of just straight up normal missions. That's fine.
Eyes open.
Just do that.
Resonance in your
Do some TSD type quests. Very, very like lore in like very big on the lore.
Whatever these
Not necessarily massive on the gameplay. That's fine. No need for like super big friggin' like cutscenes and all that jazz. That's okay. Oof. But obviously don't do that until next year. After all, say it with me everyone, 2020 is the year of fixing stuff. Alright, what the hell am I supposed to do here? No. Oh. Rude! Okay.
Target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms, the enemy will start destroying data.
Oh no, that's right. Alrighty. What the hell is this?
Nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Wait, I already activated it. What the hell? I already activated that one. No! Here we go. Okay, I think I remember. Huzzah!
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Who needs limbo? Who the hell needs limbo?
Dreamer, there's gotta be a way to take these things down.
Who the hell needs limbo?
For the Lotus.
I'm a professional. I'm a professional at spy vaults.
Well,
boom.
Well,
there we go.
If y'all ain't my favorite brand of free-range lunatic.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, I'm a professional at this. No need for Avara, no need for Limbo. I got this. I got this down pat. Oh, cred.
Sometimes
all right.
the end never seems
Let's try this
further
thing.
than when you're halfway there. But I'm here to tell you all that you got this thing.
Hey, is Rumble still a piece of crap? I think so. Ugh. This sounds like garbage too. Deceptive Bond has got to be complete trash as well, man. Like, whoop-de-frickin' do, the decoy's going to die lickety-split anyway. Wait, hold on. On paper, Rumbled sounds really, really good. What was the reason why Rumbled is trash again? I can't remember. Is Rumbled trash? Or am I going crazy? Can't remember. Anyway, I don't even have... Oh. I might go and start making
That's
Atlas
all
Prime.
we have time for.
That's all we have time for. Oh, I actually sold the Atlas parts for ducats. Whoops. Rip. Damage is bad. Well, it's not a damage thing, though. It appears to be a survivability thing.
What's on your mind, dreamers?
Rumbled, quote, become a rumbler with rock armor that can absorb up to 300% max health. That sounds like a survivability thing. Now, I think the reason why it's terrible is because you can't use a weapon when you're in rumbler form, right? Is that the reason? But can you not use that in tandem with something like the rock punch augment that does like tons of damage apparently or something like that? I don't know. I don't know anything about Atlas, so I'm just... Anyway. Maybe I'll go and grab Atlas. Really give him a go. I probably won't bother with streaming tomorrow then. Might just spend the time making a video instead. At least then that means I can get a good night's sleep. Let's get let's get Atlas. Alright, let's see.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Wait, how much is Atlas Prime these days? Warframe.market. I mean, if he's only like dollars to donuts, I'm not gonna bother farming for him. An Atlas Prime set on Warframe Market is currently going for... Are you folks ready? Hang on, let me just check if this thing works. Yep. Alright everyone, you ready? Ooh, whoops. Atlas Prime. The set. It's currently going for a whopping 30 plat. Okay, sack it. I'm just gonna buy it then. 30 plat. Wow. I'll just buy the damn thing. The power of trade. Oops. No need to spend hours and hours if it's just 30 freaking plat. Strata relay. Okay. Ugh. Leveling him up is going to be a bit of a oh no, actually no, he has rock slide is... Rock slide is not an exalted weapon, is it? It's kind of like Korra's whip, it's a half exalted weapon, isn't it? So that would mean that rock slide means that leveling up Atlas is actually kinda easier because he's able to do damage as a warframe instantly, yes? Whoa! Oh, that's kinda nice. Should probably do that for our dojo. Anyway. What's that, 30? Yeah, I guess I will. What time is it? Oh, it's 12 o'clock. I guess I'll level them up off stream, try them out, see how I go. I'll just give it a go and see what happens. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, as always, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Otherwise, as always, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!
In the clouds have yet to be heard from. That's what I call a cast iron non-disclosure agreement.
We'd like to think we have some form of control still, making our constant binary choices and voicing our equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly. Most people can't even decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. Doesn't matter, man. Autonomy is an illusion. Autonomy is an illusion.
Or this is how angry. I know requirement to make up